Are you like me and have too many board games? Of course not, there's no such thing as too many board games. However, I have run out of space for new board games in this apartment. That doesn't mean I have too many. Lucky for us, a bunch of board games are going digital, including one of the ones I've been really looking forward to finally getting, but I've just kind of put off for a little bit now. This is a first look of Quilts and Cats of Calico. Welcome back to my corner of the internet. I am so excited to show you this cute board game turned video game. And if you're new here, my name's camillapanda. I like to showcase video games, board games, all kind of gaming related content. So if that interests you, maybe you should hit the subscribe button below. Now on to our first look. Quilts and Cats of Calico is based on the very popular board game Calico. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's not a game about you. I know. You wish it was about you. You're cute enough it could be about you. Take it up to the publisher and the game devs. I know. Maybe they just didn't know about you in time. I'll reach out. In the original Calico, players compete to sew the coziest quilt possible. These quilts have to have a particular pattern that must be followed while also trying to create color and pattern combinations that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also able to attract cats. Like this one. Turns are fairly easy in this game. You select a single patch tile from your hand and sew it onto your quilt. If you can create a pattern combination that is attractive to any of the cats, they will come over and they'll curl up on their quilt, and it's so stinking cute. At the end of the game, you score points for buttons, cats, and how well you completed your unique quilt pattern. In the digital version of this wholesome and complex board game, you can play against 3 players online. Plus, you get to meet and pet the adorable cats that are in this game. Look, I cannot make a quilt in real life. However, making a quilt with a cup of tea and cats sleeping around you sounds amazing right now. Also in this game, you can make your own cat. I am so excited. Both of my cats are in this game because I put them there. Finally, you can play solo against AI, but there is also a story mode. In the story mode, you play as a quilter sewing their way through a city of cats. Now, I have to admit, I was not expecting a story mode in this game, so that was a very nice surprise. The story has you going to the city of cat worshippers a few years after your dad left to help the war efforts. I bet you did not see that one coming because I certainly did not. You're expected to climb to the top of the city hierarchy and face various opponents while helping your local townsfolk with your skills, all while perfecting your craft. I did play the story mode and I found that it actually gave me a lot of the little tiny skills in order to build up better and more complex play styles later down the line. So if you're like me and you are new to Calico, it was a very good place to start. I did also appreciate the fact that they had a very diverse cast of characters, and it had an old-timey industrialization theme. And usually I like to highlight the accessibility settings that come in a game, but this game surprisingly didn't really have any. I figured there would at least be some type of colorblind setting, but I couldn't inherently find it. I will say the text is very large, which does make it easier to read for folks who struggle with screens. And while this game isn't too complicated, I still thought there would have been a little something for the accessibility settings. On days where I just want to be cozy with a cup of tea and just kind of casually play a game, this game is pretty perfect for that. Besides the story, the online play is really nice, and I can sit around and enjoy petting the virtual cats, especially when my own 2 cats don't really want to be pet that day. Now, the physical board game, from what I looked up, seemed to be around $41, but you can get this game for half the price at $20 on Steam and the Nintendo eShop. So if you've made it this far, you probably should hit the subscribe button and come back for more games. Also leave a comment if you prefer physical or digital versions of board games. Please and thank you. See you next time. Bye!